like many with this challenge, it took me a few read-throughs and a few looks at the example outputs to work out what they wanted us to do. It's not just a simple case of sort of assigning random names to particular people or cities. It's even more randomized than that. So I thought the way that I'd do it, I'd create sort of an original ID, an OG ID for my data set that's coming in, then split it out into the client name and city, assign a random number. So just get your random number there, sort it in an ascending order and assign a record ID. And then because we don't have, at the moment we've got 7 records, we don't have 7 distinct city names or client names. So I decided to go with just doing a modulo function there. So changing that record ID into being 0 to 4 in this instance, 0 to 3 in this instance, so that when I join it on down here, done the exact same sort of process, then I get a random assignment for the client names. So you might think that looks quite grouped together, but then if I sort it in the OGID way, then it looks a bit more randomized. I mean, that didn't work so well actually in this example. That doesn't look quite so random, but I assure you it is. Maybe if I check, say, with the random city 1, 2, and 3, yeah, they're a lot more random. Okay, so that's how I approached that. I basically did exactly the same thing for both. There was a lot of copying and pasting tools. It kind of made me think maybe I should have made a macro or something so that I wouldn't be copying and pasting quite so many tools, but it equally is something I don't think I'll be using again, so probably didn't need to waste the extra effort. Hopefully that logic made sense to you. This final join is just on the OGID, of course, to get back to our now anonymized data set. But yeah, an interesting challenge. I don't see how you'd really get back to the original client name from here. So it's super secure, but equally is it going to tell you a lot? Unsure. But a fun challenge nonetheless. So thanks for watching.